For the first time in history, today, you will learn the technique of manifestation that has been used by thousands of people and have shaped humanity, have created secret society, and have created planets and empires. And you will hear him today explained for the first time only by a guy that looked like Jesus if you were to go at Coachella and spend 5 days partying with absolutely no break. Let's go. I need to tell you the story before. The story starts in France. And after I'll tell you the story, we then gonna double check with the science that we have right now. Look at me. Do you think I know about science? So I'll try my best, but give me a break. Okay, let's start. The story starts in France. Around 1,000 years ago, a bunch of very poor knights received a message. You guys need to go to Jerusalem to fight and conquer back the Holy Land. These guys were very poor. They were very poor knights, the poorest knight ever. Apparently, according to the official records, they were so poor that they were using discount code on the McDonald's app. Those people were so poor that they were like, you know what, let's just go. So they just went to Jerusalem and they conquered Jerusalem. And then after they conquered Jerusalem, you know what, we're gonna stay a bit here. And then discover some books, hidden books, that were explaining about this new concept, let's call it of manifestation. And these books came from the ancient Egypt and the Kabbalistic theories. And then we're like, you know what, let's give it a try. So they spent like 10 years, 15 years in Jerusalem and then came back. And these poor knights, when they came back, in matters of 20 years, they built empires, and they built called the Templars, and they built the first banks. They start building constructions companies to create cathedral, and they literally revolutionize Europe and create all the coolest cathedral that you now, when you look at them, you're like, wow, this is so good, etc. What happened is that sometimes when you get too powerful, the other people get a bit jealous. And that's what happened to those guys. They became very strong. They became the richest knights ever. They can control Europe and the world. But then the king of France was like, I own too much money to these guys. What can I do? Shall I pay them or not pay them? And you know, last time I checked, it's better to do not pay someone and keep the money rather than kill them. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to destroy them completely. So he kind of goes on a hunt and trying to kill them, and actually happens to do with the majority of them. But the knowledge didn't get lost. Again, poor people get the knowledge, become rich. Easy. The knowledge didn't get lost, and I'll fast forward a couple of hundred of years, 1,400, we are now in the beautiful Pizza Land. And now that we are in Pizza Land, we are in Italy, there's a guy named Cosimo de' Medici. This guy, Cosimo, found out a bunch of books and he's like, wow, these books are great, let me translate them. So he hired a guy to translate them and he spread. And then when he spread, these books get in the hands of certain people. And these people are like, wow, this is great, let me apply that. And among these people we'll have Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and all the Raffaello, and all the Ninja Turtles, even the mouse, you know, the mouse with the stick, he was actually there too. And then what happened is that these people get to basically, their mind explode with knowledge. It's like, wow, really? We can do these techniques and our life become better. And they start doing this. And that's how the Renaissance, literally the best place for the growth of humanity started, from people getting access to this knowledge. Again, normal people get access to the knowledge, become Ninja Turtles. And then again, for the second time, because the Templars the same, they were poor, get access to the knowledge, money. These guys get access to the knowledge, Ninja Turtles. Now what happened? What happened is that this Templars knowledge wasn't completely lost. There was a part of the Templars that still was kept alive, and they were the one building the cathedral. That's why they call it Freemasons. So the Freemasons kept this knowledge alive, and during the 700, 800, they start gathering in groups and talking about those things and apply them. And right now, I don't know, that's the work that they haven't called me, but I don't, like, it apparently it's a bad thing. I don't know, I don't really care. But back in time, people could join, people could be part of it, people will learn the techniques and people will apply them, and they became lizard people and reptilians that are now controlling the planet. But before they were normal. So what happened is that, again, normal people get access to the knowledge, great success. So this thing has been going on for a very, very long time. But what happened? What happened is then, what am I even talking about? What are those techniques? What are those amazing things that I've been sharing that work so good? I'm going to share it today. and I'm gonna share it, not just normally. I'm gonna explain the science behind it, because right now the science have catch up to those things, and I'm gonna do it with a beautiful pizza accent, so you feel like that even if this thing doesn't make sense, at least you had fun. So let's start. What these people believe. These people had a total of 5 things that I said, for 5 things that they actually knew they were true, and they will apply them. The first mind, what does it mean? It means that everything around us is built by your own consciousness. What does that mean, is built by your own consciousness? That everything that you see, myself included, I am a product of your own consciousness. It means that if I want to change life, I don't have to change life itself. If my work is tricky, if my relationship is good, it's not because life is coming at me, it's because my consciousness is in a state that attracts these kind of things. So everything comes from the mind. That was the first rule. And we can actually claim it's true, because, there's a guy named Hoffman in 2012, he discovered that consciousness is primal, is the basic thing of reality. Everything is mind. So, okay, well done, Ninja Turtles. What's the next thing? The second thing is that if everything is mind, if your life is a reflection of whatever you imagine, how does that work? How can I get more of what I want? Apparently, it works in this way. The more you feel something, the more you believe something, the more it becomes reality. So that's the second law, is the law of correspondence. That is basically that the more I in a right state of vibration, the more I'm happy, the more I'm confident, the more I can do it, the more reality will prove me right. Okay, same thing. Apparently, science says yes. Now, the practice of silence. You could be a Templars and you will have spent, doesn't matter if there's a war, you will have done 3 times a day prayer. Silent prayer, sit down, no talk. Why? Because just by being silent, your brain kind of gets into your mind, your chattering mind, stop talking, and your brain just start silencing. You just silence your mind, and now once your mind is silenced, you can get access to the information that comes from your higher mind, in a sense. So this was a super good practice, and that's actually something that has been proven. Fourth thing is the polarity. What does that mean? It means that everything that is positive has a negative part to it, but also everything that is negative as a positive part to it. It means that in your process, okay, so you are here and you know that everything is built by your consciousness, and if you feel good, you will actually get more good, but if you feel bad, you actually get more bad. And then you need to be silent so you can get access to the knowledge coming from your higher mind. And then sometimes bad things happen. Bad things happen to me, bad things happen to you, bad things happen to the world. But in every bad thing is a good thing. But if you focus on the good things, that's the concept of polarity, then law of correspondence, everything goes fine. Last but not least, and this is actually the coolest thing, they will do ritual. What are those rituals? They will do stuff, very crazy stuff. They will kind of do some ritual, some commitment in front of people, because apparently when you do some ritual, some sort of symbol, some incoronation or some vow or some marriage, you are now communicate to your own godlike mind, that's higher mind I talked before, that you are ready for things to come, you're ready for change. So basically, what these guys will do today, if they had the chance, they would advise you to do the following 5 things. And this is the recap. If you want to do those techniques, this is how it works. The first thing that you're supposed to do is do a ritual. So it means you need to sit down and do a ritual with your own self when you accept your fate that you're gonna do everything you can and you give your life to your own goal. So you choose your own goal that is like, I wanna be, I don't know, travel the world and be rich, I wanna have hundreds of Ferrari now on the beach, or I wanna build a company that's 100 million worth. Okay, this is my ritual. And this ritual, I promise myself that I will achieve that. Second thing, you need to respect silence. So every day, 20 minutes of silence. Boom. Third thing, every time something negative happens, you need to get rid of it. You need to say, this is not me. So you will be there and you'll be like, you know what, that's what I'm doing. And then at a certain point you have a bad thoughts. In the process of the bad thoughts, you have to say, this is not me, this is just a bad thoughts of my mind. I'm happy, rich and fair. That's it. And then the fourth thing is you need to stay in the high vibration possible, because when you're in the high vibration possible, anything moves. But how can you stay in the high vibration possible? You need to visualize. What do you visualize? You need to visualize the day after you have achieved everything you wanted, because this puts you in the highest vibration possible. Last but not least, you need to expect change. By doing those things, law of polarity, things go up, things go down. So you're gonna go up, but then you're gonna go down. And in the down, if you maintain the higher level of beautiful vibration, everything will be right. And you will come back to me and says, you know, Francesco, this Ninja Thoughts video was very good. Thank you so much. I achieved everything I wanted. And I will say, of course you did. See you next time.